I'm Mark Johnson here, founder and creative director of Able Ape Studios, back again with another episode of It's Go Time! Episode number 26. In today's episode, I share with you my top 5 ways on letting go. Like I said, in today's episode, I'm sharing with you my top 5 ways on letting go. I just wanted to let you know that as much as I'm sharing this video, I'm not an expert on this. I'm sharing this because it's something that I'm learning as well as I'm sharing it. And I think I should say that all the videos that I've made so far are videos of you seeing me learning things along my journey, like being more disciplined, or drinking more water, or how to start your day off on the right foot. These are all things that I've learned on my journey to make myself a much better person along my way to my future goals. And so in today's episode, like I said, I'm sharing with you my top 5 ways on letting go, because each of us, all of us, can be much better people if we start letting go of some of these things that are, in a sense, dragging us down, keeping us from our full potential, and just in a sense just mucking up our life. My number one way of letting go is understand the commitment you're making to your future when you let go. Okay, whether it's a past relationship, a business failure, or a situation where you're just kind of holding a grudge against this person because they did you wrong at a certain point. You want to understand that holding on to those things is not going to allow you to get to your full potential or reach the future person that you want to be. And so you got to make that commitment towards your future to let go of some of these things. So my number 2 way of letting go is to figure out what you learned from that situation or that experience. What you learned about yourself, what you learned about people in general, what you learned about the person that you want to become, and realize that from that stance, from that position, you can start thinking outside of the box, as they say, or thinking broader in broad terms of who you want to become, because you have an experience that you learned something from that can teach you of how to get there. My number 3 way of letting go is to forgive. And how simple can that be, but how difficult can it also be at the same time. Forgiveness, if you understand it correctly, is not for the other person. The other person did you wrong, they cheated you, whatever it may be. Forgiveness is not for them. You're not forgiving them and allowing them to have a better life. You're forgiving yourself and how you're feeling about what that experience that they dealt with in. So in a sense, when you forgive that other person, you're really helping yourself forgive how you're feeling. And through that process, be it forgiving a parent, forgiving someone in a past relationship or a business relationship, whatever it may be, ultimately it's the ability to help yourself be better by forgiving yourself and how you acted or how you reacted to that situation. And especially the top 4 people you want to be over, or people that you want to forgive, is obviously your parents. Definitely you want to forgive your parents. How bad would it be if you got to a situation where you had a situation with your parents and they passed away and you never got that full closure, you never got the opportunity to just kind of say, I forgive you. Next, you want to be able to forgive anyone in the past relationship, be it romantic or non-romantic. Anyone who's ever did you wrong, you want to be able to forgive them. Also, you want to forgive everyone else. The person that cut you off in front of you on your way to work, the person that cut in front of you in line, or or said that you did it and they actually did it. And ultimately, you want to be able to forgive yourself. And that is really where it's really at, like I said, because forgiveness is really about you, not anyone else or anyone like that. My number 4 way of letting go is to let go of things that are not resourceful to you, things that are not really helping you along your journey. An example of that is maybe you're hanging out with a certain type of crowd, and when it comes down to it, they're really not helping you succeed on your journey. They're kind of, in a sense, keeping you away, or even getting in your way. So you want to be able to cut out the things that are not being a source of help to you on your journey. And this is also going to help you become more able to let go of things in general. And so you want to be able to count the things that are not resourceful to you. And my fifth and final way of letting go is to think about the gratitude. Think about how happy you'll be once you let all these things go. Be it, again, situations with past relationships. Maybe it's something that you weren't able to actually do, and it was like a failure. So you want to find the gratitude, because now you have an opportunity to make some changes and continue on in a better route, better way, better path, and actually have the opportunity to reach the goal that you are setting for yourself. So those are my top 5 ways of letting go. Hopefully they've been helpful to you. I know they have been helpful to me, because I am continuing on this journey. There's some people that I do need to forgive. My relationship with my parents, or at least my dad, is not the greatest, so I definitely need to forgive him. And like I said, this is me making videos that are helping me as much as they could be, or may be helping you. So if this video was helpful to you, definitely give it a thumbs up. If you like what I'm doing with the channel, definitely subscribe. And if there's maybe some things you want to share with me that you would like to be able to let go within your life, definitely leave that in the comment box below. I'd love to start a conversation with you. I'd love to see some of the things that you came up with that could be, in a sense, helpful to you if you were to let them go. So, like we always do at this time, have a blessed day. See you on the flip side. Let's go.